My phone rang at midnight. I was sleeping. The sound woke me up. I looked at the screen, but I did not know the number. I almost did not answer it, but something made me pick up the phone. "Hello?" I said quietly. "Emma, is that you?" The voice was deep and familiar, but I could not remember who it was. "Yes, this is Emma. Who is this?" "It's me, James. James from college." My heart started beating fast. James. I had not heard from him in 5 years. We were best friends in college. We studied together every day. We ate lunch together. We walked to class together. Everyone thought we were dating, but we were just friends. "James, I can't believe it's you. Why are you calling so late?" "I'm sorry, Emma. I know it's late, but I had to call you. I have something important to tell you." I sat up in my bed. James sounded worried. His voice was different. Something was wrong. "What's wrong, James? Are you okay?" "I'm fine, but Emma, I need to see you. Can we meet tomorrow?" "Of course, but why? What happened?" "I can't tell you over the phone. Please just meet me. Do you remember the coffee shop near our old college? The one where we used to study?" "Yes, I remember. Meet me there at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Please, Emma. It's very important." "Okay, James. I'll be there." "Thank you, Emma. I'll see you tomorrow." He hung up. I looked at my phone. My hands were shaking. What did James want to tell me? Why was he calling after 5 years? I could not go back to sleep. I stayed awake all night thinking about James. James was my best friend in college. We met in our first English class. I was shy and quiet. I did not have many friends. James was friendly and outgoing. He talked to everyone, but for some reason, he chose to be my friend. We spent every day together for 4 years. We studied in the library. We ate pizza on Friday nights. We watched movies in his small apartment. I helped him with his writing. He helped me with my math. I was in love with James, but I never told him. I was afraid it would ruin our friendship. I thought he did not like me in that way. He dated other girls sometimes. Beautiful girls with long hair and perfect smiles. I was just his study partner, his good friend. After college, we both moved to different cities. We promised to stay in touch, but life got busy. We called each other a few times. We sent some emails, but slowly we stopped talking. I thought about him often, but I did not know how to contact him. Now, James was back in my life. He wanted to see me. I was excited, but also nervous. What did he want to tell me? Why was it so important? The next day, I could not focus on work. I work at a small bookstore. I help customers find books. I organize the shelves. It is a quiet job and I like it. But today I kept looking at the clock. Time moved very slowly. At 1:30, I left work early. I told my boss I was not feeling well. It was not completely true, but it was not completely a lie either. I was nervous about seeing James. I drove to the coffee shop. It was the same as I remembered. Small tables, comfortable chairs, the smell of coffee and fresh bread. I found a table in the corner, the same table where James and I used to sit. I ordered a coffee and waited. At exactly 2 o'clock, James walked in. He looked different, older. His hair was shorter. He was wearing a nice suit, but his smile was the same. "Emma," he said. He walked over and hugged me. "You look great." "You too, James. You look very professional." We sat down. James ordered a coffee. We talked about our jobs, our families, our lives. But I could see that James was nervous. He kept looking at his watch. He was not telling me what he really wanted to say. "James," I said finally, "why did you call me? What did you want to tell me?" James looked at me. His face was serious. "Emma, I'm getting married next month." I felt like someone had hit me in the stomach. Married. James was getting married. I tried to smile, but it was hard. "That's wonderful, James. Congratulations. Who is she?" "Her name is Sarah. We've been together for 2 years. She's a doctor. She's very smart and kind. I'm happy for you, James. Really." But I was not happy. I was sad. I felt stupid. Why did I think James wanted to see me for a romantic reason? Of course he was getting married. Of course he had found someone else. "Emma, there's something else," James said. "I want you to come to my wedding." "Your wedding?" "Yes, I want you to be there. You were my best friend in college. You're still important to me." I did not know what to say. Go to James's wedding? Watch him marry another woman? It would be too painful. "I don't know, James. I'm not sure I can come." "Please, Emma, it would mean a lot to me. Sarah wants to meet you too. I've told her so much about you." I looked at James. He seemed sincere. But I was confused. Why was this so important to him? "James, why did you really call me? You could have just sent an invitation in the mail." James was quiet for a long time. He looked at his coffee. Then he looked at me. "Emma, I need to tell you something. Something I should have told you a long time ago." My heart started beating fast again. "What is it, James?" "I was in love with you in college. I loved you for 4 years, but I never told you. I was afraid you would say no. I was afraid it would ruin our friendship." I could not breathe. James loved me? In college? All those years I thought he only saw me as a friend? "James, I don't understand. If you loved me, why didn't you tell me?" "Because I was young and stupid. I thought you were too good for me. You were so smart and kind. I thought you deserved someone better. But James, I was in love with you too. I loved you all through college. I thought you didn't like me in that way. James looked shocked. You loved me too? Yes, I loved you so much. I was heartbroken when we stopped talking after college. We sat in silence. Both of us were thinking about what could have been. All those wasted years. All those missed opportunities. Emma, James said quietly, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I never told you. And sorry too, James. We were both too afraid. If I had known, James said, everything would have been different. But James, you're getting married now. You found someone else. You're happy. James looked sad. I thought I was happy. But seeing you today, talking to you again, I realize I never stopped loving you. I felt tears in my eyes. This was too much. James was getting married in a month. I could not deal with this. James, you can't say things like that. You're marrying Sarah. You made a choice. I know, Emma. I know it's too late, but I had to tell you. I had to be honest. I've been thinking about you every day for 5 years. I had to see you one more time. What do you want me to do, James? What do you want from me? James reached across the table and took my hand. I want you to tell me what to do, Emma. I want you to help me make the right choice. I looked at James. His eyes were full of pain. I could see that he was struggling. But I also knew what I had to say. James, I can't make this choice for you. You have to decide what you want. But I can't be the reason you don't marry Sarah. That wouldn't be fair to her. But Emma, I love you. I've always loved you. And I love you too, James. I probably always will. But love isn't always enough. Sometimes we have to do what's right, not what we want. James squeezed my hand. You're right, Emma. You're always right. That's one of the reasons I love you. We sat quietly for a few minutes. Both of us were thinking. Both of us were trying to decide what to do. James, I said finally, I think you should marry Sarah. You've been with her for 2 years. She loves you. She's planning a future with you. It wouldn't be fair to leave her now. But what about us, Emma? What about our love? We had our chance, James. We were too scared to take it. Now it's too late. James looked at me with sad eyes. So this is goodbye? Yes, James, this is goodbye. James stood up. He leaned down and kissed my forehead. I'll always love you, Emma. In another life, we would have been together. I'll always love you too, James. Be happy with Sarah. She's a lucky woman. James walked away. I watched him leave. I sat in the coffee shop for a long time. I cried quietly. I thought about what could have been. I thought about the love we had lost. But I also knew I had made the right choice. Love is not always about getting what you want. Sometimes love is about doing what's right for everyone. I still think about James sometimes. I wonder if he's happy with Sarah. I wonder if he thinks about me. But I know I made the right decision. Some love stories don't have happy endings. But that doesn't make them less real or less important. Did Emma make the right decision? Or should she have followed her heart? What would you do if you were in her place? Let me know in the comments.